It's the first week of the season here, guys, and what better time to play ladder than the first week of the season? Trying to get to at least top 100. I don't really have a goal, to be honest. I just want to push as many trophies as we can in today's video. I haven't made a video like this in a long time, so I thought, you know what, instead of making stream recaps, which, by the way, I do stream, quick plug-in real quick, but, yeah, instead of just making, stream highlights, I was just going to record a random ladder pushing video, because I haven't done this in a long time, and I felt like, Expo's in a really good spot right now, surprisingly, and, I think it's worth to make a video, because it's good in the meta, and when it's good in the meta, that means I play Expo more often, so that means more videos for you guys, more entertainment, and probably more misery for me, which isn't a good thing, but it is what it is, So, yeah, we'll just be playing a few games here, and, of course, our first match is against Giant Skeleton with Zappies, and, you guys know this deck. It's just completely broken, overpowered, Lumberjack, Dark Prince, Piggies, Giant Skelly. It's probably the best deck in the meta right now. So if you guys learn how to beat this matchup, then you'll probably be able to beat just about any matchup in the game. Actually, to be fair, this is a good matchup for Expo, but it is tricky if you guys don't know how to manage your Elixir and manage your Expo, when to place it, when to go in, when not to go in. And there, I went in because he went Giant Skeleton, not the back, but he went Giant Skeleton next to his tower. So that means I can just, Expo opposite lane, and I think that was a good play, That's 6 Elixir. He's not going to have much Elixir. Of course, he has Zappies, which does kind of suck, but it is what it is. This matchup still is kind of like, I don't know, it just depends on what their spells are. If they have, like, Vines, it's fine. If they have Arrows, it's kind of bad. Arrows Fireball is pretty bad. If they have the one with just Barb Barrel, then it's pretty free, I would say. And if they have the Magic Archer one, then it gets a little bit tricky. So, we'll just, we already have the damage advantage here, so there's not really a reason to go in or anything. You don't want to go over aggressive here, because if you do, that is the easiest way to lose this matchup. And here, unfortunately, I do have to sack it next. But that was kind of good Piggies, because we didn't really have like a Fireball or a Tesla on cycle, so that was kind of a good play by him. He's going to Fireball my Archers. Wait, we're kind of in trouble here. We need to cycle back to another Knight. I got a Log, and then Archers here in the middle. And then he goes with his Lumberjack plus Dark Prince. We have to go Knight like this. And then the Lumberjack should kite with the Skeletons like this. Go with my Fireball over here for the Piggies. We accidentally missed the Dark Prince, but it doesn't really matter. We can go E-Spirit here. It connects, and now we're in a pretty fine position, I would say. At this point, I think we just play mostly defensive. Yeah, I'm going to go with my defensive Expo here. This is a good play because they can't really kill it. They have to Fireball it. And if they Fireball your Expo, that means they can't really get damage on your tower. So I'm going to Fireball these Zappies, of course. He's going to Fireball my tower, or my tower, my Expo. We're going to Fireball a Zappy. That's a good play. I will go E-Spirit here just to try to connect onto the Giant Skelly in the tower. He's going to go with his Lumberjack. Okay, he's not going to let me. That's fine. Perfectly fine with me. Now we could just test the Skeletons here. Wait for his Wizard, because I know he's going to play Wizard. Yep. We are going to Fireball that. I think he was trying to predict a Fireball plus Log on our end, but I knew he wasn't going to do that, Pretty obvious play that he was going to go with his ability there. So we predicted his prediction, I would say, which is, you kind of have to do that when you're playing 3.0 Expo. You kind of have to play perfectly. I'm not going to lie. Expo is one of those decks that, you can't really make many mistakes because it's very punishing. And, yeah, it's just punishing. And so you can't really make any mistakes. I don't know what else to say. I'm sure you guys know that from playing Expo yourself, that it's just one of those decks where you can't really be making mistakes. So here, I'm going to be trying to make as few mistakes as possible, but looks like he's just gonna give up. Yeah, okay, well he's just gonna give up, guys. So I will see you guys in the next match. Alright guys, into our next match here against Zahira. Let's see what he is using. I don't really recognize this guy's name, but Evo Lumberjack is literally just telling me that it's going to be the same exact deck. Because yeah, the meta is just like that, guys. Yeah, it's the exact same deck, guys. So if you guys want a matchup guide on how to beat this deck, then I guess this is the video for you. I will try my best to beat this matchup as well. But he has Battle Ram. It's slightly different, but it's still pretty much the same concept. Except I think it's a little bit better for us, actually, with the Battle Ram, except for the pigs. The pigs, I would say, is worse. Battle Ram is a little bit easier, if I'm not mistaken, but still the concept is kind of the same, so this will be like the same kind of, template to beat this matchup. So, wait, Giant Skelly plus Wizard there, he kind of messed up. If this Giant Skelly gets to my tower, okay, it's going to get to my Expo, but it's fine. That Expo still gets like 500, 600 damage, which is not bad. I'll take it, I'll take that. 600 damage for pretty much doing nothing. Not bad at all by me, at all. So, yeah, this match will be kind of similar, you kind of play it similarly. It's not really, it's not rocket science, that's for sure. So, we'll just split archers here, get our Evo. That's the most important thing, because he can't really kill the evolution. He doesn't have Hero Bar Barrel. He doesn't have the vines. He doesn't have the arrows, so he can't really kill that. I think he's got the Fireball, but besides that, he can't really kill my archer. So I think I'm going to go Expo here, because he doesn't have his Giant Skelly yet in cycle. He does now. But wait, he goes with his Bataram plus Dark Prince. Low key, could we get some damage here? No, okay, we can't, because he has the Bar Barrel. That's fine. You know what? That's fine. Zappy's going to connect for a little bit of damage. Not the end of the world. Gets one shot. Now we can just go with our E-Spirit here at the bridge. He might try to block you with something. No, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. I think I'm just going to set up a Tesla here. See what's up. He goes Wizard opposite lane. I could just go Expo, maybe predicting something, question mark? No, okay. So, Giant Skelly there. I think I want to go with my archers in the back here. I don't want to give him too much fireball value, which is why I'm doing that. Wizard will die to my Tesla, which is not bad. I might have to fireball this, we'll see. No, I can just Evo Tesla. Dark Prince is going to die to my Evo Tesla. So is the Giant Skelly. We can go skeletons like this. Log here for all of that. Okay, perfect. Perfect defense there. I think I want to go with my offensive Expo again, because he might go with his Zappies. Yeah, okay, he has to go with his Giant Skelly back in the back from Expo. And now we can just Knight plus Archers, I think. Yeah, no, okay, I'm not going to Archers yet. I will, however, go E-Spirits here and then Fireball everything, because that does kill the Wizard, if you guys didn't know that. So that's a really good tip to know, kind of. Zappies plus, or E-Spirit plus Fireball ends up killing the Wizard. So that's good to know here. So he's going to go batter him in the back. Okay, wait, that's going to hop the river. Wait, what is he doing? Bro, this guy, what is he doing? Wait, so he does have vines. He doesn't have the Fireball. That actually makes the matchup a little bit worse. And he's giving us the CRL emote for whatever reason. So I'm going to BM him with the Goblin thingy, whatever it's called. The Goblin Mimi emote, because, of course, he's BMing us. And at this point, he just completely messed up. They're really bad play by him. So I'm going to just take my Fireball here, kill the Wizards as fast as possible so he can't go with his Giant Skelly at the bridge. And he's just spamming good luck, bro. I mean, you made a huge mistake. I'm not sure why he's giving us the good luck. But I will Fireball here. I tried to... Well, the reason why I went Skelly's the bridge there was so the Bataram didn't go to my... Or so the Giant Skelly didn't tank for the Bataram, pretty much. And that's obviously really a lot easier to defend. So now I'll just go with my defensive Expo here. I will place it in the tile where he doesn't have damage, or next to the tower where he doesn't have damage. I will also Fireball the Wizard here because I want to get that off the map. I don't want to deal with that because he might split lane pressure me. Because that's kind of how he wins this matchup. He has to split lane pressure. If he doesn't split lane pressure, he loses. And he just wasted his vines, so that was probably the worst vines possible. We are kind of... Yeah, we kind of have to watch out for the batter in there. Okay, we're fine. We can just Fireball here just if we need it. We don't, but it doesn't matter. There's just 3 seconds left, guys. He is not too happy about it. He will still continue to try. Yeah, he's going to try hard still, but the game is pretty much over. There's not really much you can do unless I have a heart attack, which is entirely possible at the young age of 20. But it's not very, not very likely. But here, yeah, we can just Fireball here. We do... Yeah, okay, no, we don't miss. That's good. But yeah, just 10 seconds left, guys. We just need to stall out the game. Fireball and Log will take it, and that is going to be GG's, guys. That guy just got absolutely killed, and look at him, dude. He's still going. He's still going with the emotes. He is not too happy about that, guys. Look at that. He is not too happy about that, guys. GG, well played. Alright, guys, in our next match here against OG Prox, this guy is an OG player. It sounds crazy. I mean, his name is OG, obviously, so he should be an OG player. But he plays Lava Hound, and there it is. Lava Hound first play. So I already know his deck. I split my archers, so I don't think it's a good idea to go with your Expo, because that does put you down, like 3 more elixir than you already were. So he's just going to ignore that. Okay, or go with his guards. That's not a good play because I feel like you should have just committed to the offense instead of just, go with his guards there. Because I just have an elixir for the balloon, and he can't really do anything. Now we have archers, we have an expo, so he can't really go balloon. And he's already calling the GGs. I'm not going to say it's GGs, but it is pretty likely that we're going to win this game just based off of that start. And now we can just split archers again because he doesn't have his Lava on his cycle, so we don't have to worry about that. He just goes Valkyrie in the back. He wants to cycle back to his evolution. I don't blame him. We're trying to cycle into our evolution as fast as possible. So if he does end up going Lava Hound the back, it doesn't really matter. He's going to go Idrek, and then he goes Lava Hound the bridge. So that's why I want to go with my Expo there, because I knew he would try to go with a Lava Hound, So I don't want him to just Lava Hound the bridge there, because Lava plus Infernal Dragon, is not very fun to defend, to be honest. And I know you guys know what I mean. Yeah, now that's a good defense, but unfortunately we don't have an Expo for his next Lava Hound, so that kind of sucks. He might go Lava in front of this. I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Okay, no, he doesn't. Wow, okay, interesting. I thought he would, honestly, but he didn't. So I will go with my Knight here. I don't want to take any Skelly Drag damage at all. We're trying to go into double Elixir without taking much damage. Single Elixir is kind of where he shines, but I mean, he didn't really play it that well at all. He's gonna Valkyrie the bridge. That is interesting. Let's see what spell he has. He's got a Fireball. Okay, not bad. So now we can just Expo here, predicting a Lava Hound. Okay, no, we don't predict the Lava Hound, but it's fine. He does go Infernal Dragon plus Balloon. This Evo Tesla value, guys, is going to be immaculate. Look at that. Now we can just go E-Spirit like this, and then go with my... No, we're not going to go Knight. We're going to go Knight the bridge, because I know he's going to go Lava Hound. Perfect. And then I'm going to go Skellies here, and I'm also going to go with my Expo, because I do want to take the tower as soon as possible. And by the way, guys, that is the perfect placement of the Expo, by the way, if you want to kite the balloon all the way to your Expo. Hopefully I can show you guys here. I don't think I can, unfortunately, because he's not going to go balloon, because he's smart. He's not, he's not going to give us a free defense like that. But hopefully I can show you guys in one of these next videos that I can actually do that. And it's a really good play to know, where you place your Expo in the corner like that, and then you place your Tesla one tile above, and that does actually, kite the balloon all the way to your Expo, and then you can just defend it with archers. It's a pretty good play to know. But he keeps going balloon in front of his Lava, which is just not a good play. I'm not sure what he's doing there. Hopefully E-Spirit doesn't connect. Perfect. Balloon doesn't connect. Our Lava Hound stays alive. If that Tesla died, guys, we low-key would have been in a lot of trouble. And now all we need to do is just Fireball this and then go with my Skellies here. And that's a perfect defense, guys. Holy. He's going to go in... Oh, okay, watch, guys. He's going to go Lava Hound in front of this. Like, I guarantee you, I will bet everything. I will bet my whole life savings. Exactly. You see? We wasted our Fireball. That means he could just go with a free Lava Hound in front of that. I'm not sure why he's going Balloon, too, because that Fireball value is insane. And he zaps, doesn't take out my archers, and now we can just go with an Expo here. And he's kind of in trouble, I'm not going to lie. He has a lot to deal with. He has to Fireball that. Not bad at all. We can Skellies like this to kite the Valkyrie out of range. Fireball, or I mean, a log like this for the guards. E-Spirit is going to connect, I think. Okay, perfect. It's going to get some damage on the tower. We can just archers like this. I'm going to go with my Expo like this, just in case. Okay. He gives us a free Fireball value, so we'll just take it. Okay, he places a late Valkyrie, but it doesn't really matter. I don't know why he's still trying. I guess he's just, playing for his pride. But yeah, the game is over. I'm not sure why you're still trying, but yeah, he's going to fire with my Expo. Okay, bro, put the fries in the bag. The game is over, man. Why are you still trying? And yeah, that is going to be a perfect win. Into our last game here, guys, against Sicario. Let's see what he's playing from Team Dark Side. Let's see what he's using. I'm not really sure. These guys are not really familiar. I'm not really familiar with these guys. But Zappies, of course, tells you one deck. It's going to probably be the Giant Skelly deck. Unfortunately, we've faced that deck like already twice. Yeah, you see, it's just the same decks over and over, man. I mean, this is why the state of Clash Royale is in the state that it's in. Like, I love this game, but the developers are not making the greatest decisions, and it shows. Because if this deck is everywhere, then, maybe there's, time to, like, nerf these cards, maybe nerf this deck. Like, why is this meta? Let's think about it. You got the Evil Lumberjack, really, really good, underrated. You got the Zappies, really, really good card, A+ tier. Giant Skelly, S+ tier, needs a nerf. Wizard, decently good, it's a hero, doesn't matter. Evo Batarang, Loki needs a nerf. Dark Prince, really good. Got a buff recently, in I think 4 or 5 months ago. Barbarrel, I don't need to say anything about that. It got 7 nerfs and it's still broken. Fireball, just a really good spell overall. And yeah, I'm not sure why we haven't nerfed these cards, but it is what it is. And there, I now that I look back on it, I probably should have placed a log or a knight or a Tesla, because I didn't know that would hit my tower, or I didn't know that wouldn't hit my tower, so I didn't defend it, because obviously, there's no point. But he's not back to his giant skelly, so I think with my archers here supporting, we can just go with an expo like this, and then he goes Batarang like that. We can just log here. Oh, he's got the arrows. Okay. Wait, that's on the tower, and he missed my archers? Wait, what is he doing? Wait, what is he doing? Bro, what is he doing? He has to fireball that. Let me go knight the bridge here, and then he's obviously going to be able to defend that because it's double elixir, but what was that play? I'm going to go with my expo here. I don't know if he has enough for the giant scale yet. Yeah, he doesn't. He's going to go Zappies there, unfortunately. I kind of messed up there. I probably should have just fireballed first and then archers, but, it's not the end of the world. He has the Dark Prince. He still has to defend that, but that's a huge lock, and honestly, you should really never be able to get a lock like that in this matchup, especially when you have arrows, fireball, zappies, giant skelly. But we kind of outplayed him there. We knew his cycle the entire time, and that is going to be pretty much. I'm not going to say GG's. I say that often, but it's not GG, but it's pretty much GG's. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys know what I mean. You guys get it. So now all we need to do is just defend for the rest of the game. I will be pressuring with a few expos, of course, because you can't really play full on defense. Okay, you can, but what's the point of playing the game if you're just gonna play Clash of Clans? It's kind of boring, but that's kind of how you have to play, unfortunately. So here the Evo Tesla will kind of die, and I do have to log that, unfortunately. No damage. Wow, really clean defense, guys. We are actually killing this guy right now, but. Yeah, I might have just spoken too soon. We haven't taken any damage here. That Batarang might connect. He has arrows, so, he might get on the tower. Yeah, okay, he's going to arrows that. He gets a lot of damage, but it's not the end of the world. Oh, my God. Wait, that was way too much damage. I spoke way too soon. I mean, and now he's, I'm not going to say he's back in the game, but he's not out of it just yet. So I'm going to go to my defensive expo here. The reason why I place it there is because I don't want him to wizard ability and then get to my tower easily. Or get to my expo very easily. So that's kind of why I placed it in that position. And also because I don't want him to get a good fireball on it. So here I'm just going to fireball log the Batarang. There's really no reason not to do that. And then now we can just knight here. Hopefully it doesn't get any damage on our tower. It doesn't. I'm going to try to predict something in the back here. With my expo, okay, he doesn't do anything, that's fine. He's going to have to go with his giant skelly, though. We can just log the Dark Prince shield here. He fireballs that. That is perfectly fine with me. That means he can't fireball my tower and get damage on the tower. We can skelly like this for the giant skelly. We can go with our knight here just in case he goes wizard. The only reason I did that was because of the wizard. I'm going to go with my expo like this because I do know he has the giant skelly back in cycle because I don't want him to build up a push. So this is probably the best play to do. We can just go with our Evo Tesla here. Let's go with our log like this. Let's go with our Tesla here. Let's go with our knight. Skeletons for the lumberjack. Go with my log here. I probably could have ability, but it's fine. We can just fireball like this. We can go with our U-Spit over here just to chain onto the wizard. It doesn't chain on the wizard, but it's fine. We can just go with our skeletons like this so it doesn't take on my whole Tesla there. We can go with our log here. We can go with our Tesla like this. And we can fireball the tower, guys. That did get really sketchy, but, it doesn't matter. We still won the game, guys. And that is a beautiful win against the Arrows version of this matchup. So, yeah, guys, that is going to be it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys leave a like. Make sure you guys do subscribe. Let me know what other videos you guys want to see, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.